Text messages, instant messages, tweets, and Facebook posts loaded with love and kisses. If you're a part of that relationship, it's wonderful. And if you're not, it can be downright disgusting. Michelle Walton is a couples communication scholar, and she is here to tell us more. Michelle, it's good to see you again.
Thank you.
And this is becoming more and more pervasive. I see the kids in here with their phones, and we were talking last week, not last week, the last time that you were here, what our seniors are up to with social media and all such as that. So I can only imagine what the kids are doing, and everyone else too. Former Congressman Weiner, he can't leave his. He can't leave it alone, can he?
Cannot leave it alone. Okay, so today's love lesson is about that very thing, Dan. Okay, so, you know, I got an alert on my phone about 10 days ago, and, you know, I got those two very infamous words, Anthony Weiner. I was like, oh no, not again. So it looks like he might lose his job this time before he even gets it from his scandalous texting. You know, last time he lost his job, he nearly lost his wife, and at the press conference when he resigned, someone yelled out, pervert! That's right. You know, so... But then let's play devil's advocate for a second. In that same tweet, I got a headline that said, Geraldo Rivera celebrates his 70th birthday in style. So I opened up the tweet, and guess what it was? A picture of him nearly nude, I mean, showing everything just short of the goods.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. We definitely should have had it, so, well, or maybe not. 70 years old, celebrating his birthday. He had Instagrammed it and tweeted the picture, and I thought, okay, now, I recognize he's not necessarily running for office, but he is running for something.
It's in the public eye.
Yeah, he was giving us a news flash, emphasis on flash, okay?
That's right. See, this is why I only do Facebook. I don't do Instagram and Twitter and all that.
Well, but see, but that's the question.
That would have ruined my day.
Well, see, there it is. That is the question. You know, regarding social media, have we as adults, speaking of adults in this instance, why is it that racy text and messaging has become the calling card or the new PDA for adults? Why is that?
And by PDA, you mean?
Public displays of affection.
There you go. The old, you know, walking around with your hand in the girl's pocket. And,
no longer so. Now, because basically we have two lives. We have our real life, and then very many of us have a social media or a cyber life where we're...
You're Carlos Danger.
Yeah. Or something not so close to it.
Right.
But there it is. It's like, why are we doing this? Why has it become so acceptable? Right. Well, there were two different studies that were done, 2011 and 2012, that said that this thing called attachment, which, you know, research scholars often use, but what it describes is having that mother-child attachment the same way that you seek in your relationship. So essentially, when we're in relationships, that's what we're seeking, that kind of closeness, okay? But what these two guys did really represents two types of behavior. VDA, virtual displays of affection, which basically is, you know, showing some kind of display through a text or email, or sexting, which is sending and receiving sexually suggestive text via your cell phone.
Both of which former Congressman Weiner.
Right, but who says that Geraldo didn't do that same thing?
Right.
Okay, so do you know that a Harris poll said that 1 in 5 people have sent a text or a racy message? So that means one in the 5 of us in the studio, one of us has sent a racially suggestive, racy or a suggestive text message. So
I'm betting it was Richard. Because it wasn't me, it was Richard.
But that's how unpopular.
He's married, isn't that gross?
Well, but that's the thing. I mean, you know, if you're in a primary relationship, who's to say that you don't have that second life?
Right.
But the thing of it is that, you know, when we are using our cell phones and cell phones and when we're online, we have to kind of remember that just because we're in a relationship doesn't mean that those who are following us on Twitter, following us on Facebook, want to kind of see what we're talking about. And at the same time, texting and sexting also causes a lot of problems.
Oh, absolutely.
If we're in a primary relationship. That's the issue. Why are we so at ease with it? What are some of the things that we can do to make this different?
Right. Michelle, I'm sorry, but we're super low on time today, but thank you so much for being with me. In other words, tone it back. Tone it back, people. Keep all your sexting to yourself with your boomer hotties there, Arthur. I don't want to see all that.
There you go.
All right. Michelle's on Twitter. Just do the Twitter thing at MW Love Lessons. The